Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the ACS Texas State Championship. We are live from Belton, Texas at the Bell Expo Center. We are watching mixed open teams. This is snipers versus one shot. I apologize, the screen was unmonitored. We were just taking care of a little bit of business behind the scenes here. So we are back. If you don't hear anything still, there should be a problem. But I'm sure my voice is coming through to you loud and clear now, so I apologize for that. If you are tuned in on Facebook and YouTube, feel free to hit that share button. Comment on either one, YouTube or Facebook. We are following along with both of those comment sections. We will be happy to respond. So this is Chris Corcoran on the mic right now. I will be joined by special guest Patrick Neal shortly. Thanks, Esther. Appreciate it. Alright, I'm back once again. I had to mute you guys off. Ryan came up. So Ryan will be joining us as well at some point. Okay guys, this is the losers bracket we are watching, or the B side of the bracket. So the winner of this will continue on in the tournament. The loser will be eliminated. There is a second chance bracket available for these guys, so they can buy back in and play some more for $50 for the men's. There is a second chance for the women's as well. Their entry fee for that is $40, so it's a fairly good value if you want to buy back in and continue playing pool. The second chance bracket will start at 8 p.m. tonight. Okay, so we have one shot at the table right now. They were telling me that they just want one shot. They don't need one shot, they just want one shot, at least. And it looks like they've had a couple, so I think they're doing all right. A lot of distance here to play with. Hey Esther, I will be wearing shorts. I am already down to a t-shirt, which is excellent. I've been wearing a sweater for the last couple days. Although earlier this morning I was in a t-shirt and there was a lot of Texans here in full jackets and sweaters still, so maybe that's my Canadian blood showing. And believe me, back at home in Calgary, Alberta, we have some crazy weather as well. Oh, tough break. So once again, guys, this is the ACS Texas State Championships 2019. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to share the stream. Comment along on Facebook and YouTube. We will respond to your comments as they come in. We got snipers at the table here. He is shooting high ball. Nice shot on the 13. He made a little bit of contact with the 15, which did push it into the 9, so that's not great. So he's opted to play safe. There isn't really an open ball here for him to pocket, so he's just going to lay up in behind that 15 and 9. Excellent safety there. Alright, so one shot coming to the table. He's brought his short cue out with him. He's going to go airborne here to make that 7 ball. He's got a lot of ball to get over here with the 15 in the way. He's got to put a really good shot on this jump. Huh?
Go ahead.
Alright. Alright guys, well I'm going to leave you in the hands of Patrick here. I will be right back with you. My mistake, Patrick is going to have a quick bite to eat, so there'll be no commentary for a couple minutes, but I will be back as soon as possible. Thank you.
Some background noise. I was turning the camera on so we get some background noise. This is our preview and that's the actual screen. Yeah. Yeah, so this is when you edit and do stuff. You click that to send it live. Down there.
Like that sends what you there.
Live, yeah.
So you were saying something about brutal gear, hat or shirt or something.
Yep.
Or a picture of it now. Or?
Well, we will. We'll go over that together after.
I talked to him for a little while last year when I was at the 24 Arthur.
Yeah. No, it's the same with assassinate finals. They wanted to do a deal too.
They approached y'all last year about you working thing out.
No, because we still had jam up with them.
t-shirts left, some polos, one of a kind billiards up here, top right, billiard supplies, cases, keys, shop, combined, yeah. Jerry Olivier at the top doing key repair. Come see him. We had A8 photography, walking around taking some photos. Make sure you get with him if y'all want to get key pictures before you guys leave. Be sure and get with him, sign up with him. Really nice prints coming out. Next to A8. Um, Next to A8 photography, we have the Assassin's booth over there. Jessica, she's got some backpacks, towels, yeah, that she'll customize for you over here on the spot. You guys want to check her out over there, see what she's got. Some really cool things over there, and she will customize here. I need a rep to the top. Rep to the top, table 21. Again, don't forget your concession stands in the back. Bartenders are ready to make you delicious beers. Yeah. They're there for you. Food truck still in the foyer, so you guys want to visit the food truck outside also. Raffle tickets. We have raffle tickets up top for McDermott queues we've got. $2 a ticket. 6 tickets for $10. I think maybe 15 people have bought. You guys gotta come buy the raffle tickets and have more of a chance. Buy the raffle tickets from us at the top.
Okay. Well, most snipers only need one.
Okay, guys, we're back. We finished having our little lunch. Got score updated there.
The tape's gonna wear out. There you go. Don't mention me. Biased reporter.
Joseph, a $500 entry tournament. You got to go to more than race to 7. $500. Got to be 11 or 15. 11, 13, 15, somewhere around there.
Didn't have a good enough view. On here, this is a little better resolution than that, but it's so small. Let it be able to do slow. Could have there, but we're not even monitoring right now. He's playing, but we're not talking on it. That's why I wanted to get the score up.
That'd be cool. Depends where you have it. You'd have a lot of guys a lot of interest from some guys in Calgary. But it'd have to be at $500 entry. Have to be a longer race than 2-7. You get the race 2-7 for like $125 entry or $100 entry. What you could do is maybe a race to 9 through the rounds, and then you get to the final is maybe a race to 15 for that price. And then it'll favor the better players too. There'll be some good battles there. Where do you live, Joseph? What area of the country? Yeah, for us to stream stuff like that, I mean, it's so expensive for us to fly down. It has to be a bigger tournament like this where they got a budget to support our flights down and hotel. Or you fundraise to have us down and get sponsors. That's what they do on the East Coast. They had all our flights donated by a company out there they got to advertise. As for us to come down there to do something like that, it'd be in the $2,000 range just for our expenses to come down. That's kind of messy there.
Yeah, it's a nice cluster.
And for those of you on Facebook, I was talking to Joseph's on YouTube, and he's looking at hosting a tournament. He said originally said race to 7 racks, 8-ball tournament, $500 entry, call all shots, 16 player minimum. Something he's working on.
Should draw some good talent with that.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. He's down in the Kentucky area. It'd be in the $2,000 range to have us come down and do it. So I mean, it'd have to be whether you got that kind of budget to pay for us to stream it, or
Probably want to jump that up to 64 players.
yeah. Or like I said, like the East Coast
Yep.
Maritime, CCS Maritimes out there, they had one of the companies out there sponsor our flights.
Yep.
As one part of the sponsorship. So
And I understand you had some comfortable flights too. You did you right.
yeah. Well, we got lucky on Ben and I on the way down there with that 787 Dreamliner 900 or whatever that WestJet got their new one. We got the front row right after the first class there, so we actually had the extra legroom there. I had that picture that I put up that was kind of nice.
I saw the pictures of the legroom. It's
That was nice. Well, then because Grant, they had originally bought Grant's flight, but then he had to stay back home and work. So we had the spare seat in between us. But they figured out on the way back they resold his seat because we had people crammed in beside us on the way home. So
yeah. If that's a brand new airliner, I personally would like to see it take off and land several times first before I board.
oh, it's been flying for well over a year. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a year or two ago. They announced. I think WestJet got those 787. They fly between Calgary and Toronto, and then overseas.
It's like a pretty nice boat to ride on, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's got the 3 rows of 3 seats, so it's 9 across. I think holds like 300 and some odd people in that thing. Yeah, if you could get 32 or 64 player at that 500, and you could probably come close at that 32. And it'd be mostly pros and good players with big backers. But at that $500 race, I could probably count 4 or 5 guys from Calgary that come down and play in that for that kind of money.
Certainly would draw from a wide area
Yeah.
to get into there. When you say Western Kentucky, is that Paducah area or further west than that?
– 70 minutes from Paducah.
Okay. So one shot pulled down another victory on the far table.
Four. Our next matchup after this one's done is scheduled for 5 o'clock, and we'll have the winners of Just Do It, Texas Crushers, and Snipers in One Shot. We'll have the winners of both of those playing each other on the stream table. And then at 7 we'll have Slop Shots versus Thundersticks.
That'll be a good match.
Said Sky Woodward area is where he's from. I'm sure you'd have Sky enter that.
We'll be talking to the Colonel too. Nick Bonner's a Kentucky boy, if I recall correctly.
Hey, congratulations, Lloyd. Must have been that new cue.
Got me lost.
Lloyd won a pool tournament today.
Oh, I see.
I sold him a poison cue here.
That's probably what did it.
Yep.
Could not have had anything to do with practice and focus.
No, that's because I used that cue.
All equipment.
We got the score right?
We do.
Hey, we're doing something right.
Every now and then.
Even though I'm half napping. Patrick and I are both working on about 2 hours sleep.
Don't exaggerate. It had to be at least 2.5 hours.
Okay. Chris is the one that got to sleep in this morning. We were nice enough to leave him in the room for an extra few hours.
Yeah, I was telling him that I encouraged you to wake him up several times this morning, and you wouldn't go do it. And
Waiting for tomorrow will be the ice water wake up.
oh,
Yeah, the local radio station gets you phone in the odd time and
yeah.
stick the phone beside the person's head and come in with a big bucket of ice water. Then run because you're going to die.
Totally legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But keep the phone in your hand so they can hear you die. He's like he's on vacation. He's over there practicing his game.
Who's that?
Chris,
No.
straight ahead of you.
Yeah, he needs to practice.
Uh-oh. I think we need to get him to tune in and listen so we can more effectively pick on him.
Oh, I'll pick on him when we resume our set. I've been nice to him so far, making him feel good.
I've known the man for, 18 hours?
Yeah.
And I'm picking on him already.
That's all good.
Yeah.
He's a youngin'. He can handle it.
Let's hope so. That's how you get to be old, by learning how to handle it when you're young. We've got a little chess match going on here on this near table.
Yeah, they're fairly wide open now. There might not be no...
And, he's got to get a hit on that 7-ball.
Yeah. Well, if he doesn't, I mean, it's wide open for his opponent there.
Let's see. Decides to tie something up. It looks like he's going to go for the kick on that 7. And hope that the cue ball gets away from the 15 enough to give him a shot at the 8 on the side.
Yeah.
Very close.
But,
That's
well,
wide.
other than it's...
Yeah.
That will go. So,
He's got the whole pocket almost.
especially on these...
And that's a lot when you have the whole pocket on these tables. 2 diamond pockets. He was very close to making that. So we have 44 viewers on Facebook, 55 on YouTube.
Wow, that's one of the first times that YouTube's outdone Facebook.
Doesn't happen often. All right. So Ryan's going to claim credit for the YouTube because he had the conversation with Joseph going on there that brought everybody in.
Well,
I've been ignoring you Facebook viewers, so why don't you hit me up with some interesting tidbits about pool in your area. What's the most predominant league where you live? What kind of formats you have in tournaments? Any kind of pool-related tidbits that can help us all to understand each other better. And we have a little thin cut on the 8-ball here. And he got it. One for the snipers and one for one shot.
yeah, on YouTube there, see, Lloyd Martin just won a pool tournament with a cue he just bought from me here a couple weeks ago. I do have another pool cue for sale if anybody else wants to win a tournament.
If somebody wants to win, this is the place to get it.
Yeah, you must be lucky.
The poison cue today was hot.
Actually one of the best jump cues you can ever buy is a 3-piece Prevail handcrafted jump cue. That thing jumps amazingly well, as easy as that thumper. I got a brand new one for sale, and then I got a brand new refinished Prevail handcrafted custom playing cue with up to 4 shafts if you want for sale.
So you could win like 4 tournaments then.
Yeah.
It's like Lloyd's asking you something there that I don't understand.
Can't find it on Facebook. The stream? If you It's been running for an hour, and if you scroll down the wall, you'll be able to see it. Go onto the Key Sports Live Facebook page and just scroll down the wall. You'll see live in the live scoreboard with snipers and one shot.
And we do have multiple streams running right now, so look for the one that says ACS Texas State Championship. We have a live stream from Quebec, NAPT Ladies Tournament. And we have ours here from the ACS. So I just picked it off the Facebook page myself and joined in. David Shipman would like to know what you would like to charge for that playing cue.
It's 1,200 Canadian with 2 shafts.
With 2 shafts.
Yep. And let me just double check on Facebook here.
That was a Prevail, right?
Prevail handcrafted. It was Jerry Pepin, the cue builder. It was his originally. He played and won a few tournaments with it. And then I bought it from him, and I'd won a few tournaments, played with it, and now he's got it back, just totally refinished it, redid the shafts, although they were barely used. So it's a brand new cue.
Sounds like a great deal.
And oh yeah, it was the originally $1,500 brand. It is back brand new. That was with 1 shaft. Now I've added 2. I got it and actually need the money. So.
And that was before y'all taught it how to win.
Yeah.
Now it should be worth it'd be bargain at twice the price.
Yeah, and I'm just going to see where, because Jerry just posted it on his Facebook page.
Guaranteed wins come with that now.
Yeah. If that was that, I'd keep it, but seeing how far down the wall it is. Here it is. It's just a few posts down. Ebony into bird's eye, 8 veneers full splice with 2 keelwood shafts. One's a 12.5 mil, the other is a 12 mil. Timeless hop style figured Efren ring bordered by genuine sterling silver rings, as well as classic genuine sterling silver collars. Completely refinished, second shaft close to done. He's just touching it up. He personally won 2 tournaments with this cue. Premium player, $1,200 plus shipping.
And that's Canadian dollars.
Yeah, it is Canadian. And he does have pictures of it.
That is quite a good deal.
Yeah, if you look at all those.
Beautiful inlays.
Yeah.
What materials are those inlays?
Efren ring, sterling silver. Oh, that's the description he put on it.
Yeah. Talks about the collars a lot.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So if you're interested in that cue,
I'll save the pictures and I'll send you the description and everything here.
David was asking if you could PM.
Yeah,
message him.
If my phone will cooperate here.
Good luck.
Those keelwood shafts are worth $300 a piece alone. David, if you can send me a PM to the page or my personal account. I can't find you on Facebook. I'm just looking now, and I can send you the pictures and description right away of that.
I'm out there fishing. I thought I had something, I snatched it. I thought I had something on the line. I threw that bait back.
So if you can send a quick message to the page or my personal account. So David, if you're there, if you can, send me a PM to the Q Sports Live page or to my personal account. I will send that to you. I just can't find you on Facebook. There we go. Okay, I got it. Thanks. So there's a description I just sent you. Now I'll send you some pictures of it.
Pretty focused group of individuals playing on these two teams, taking their time, mapping out their shots carefully.
You couldn't find it on Facebook, got it? We got 36 watching on Facebook, so it's there somewhere.
guys, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Hello, Chief.
Can't find it either. Huh. Well, whenever this match is done, we're going to be resetting anyway, so hopefully it'll come back then if you guys can't. I scroll down and I can find it on mine, but
That was close. That was very close. Great effort. Chance here for one shot. Chance for them to extend their lead.
yep. Snipers want to keep it close. Now it's getting a little cool in here, but that's because I went and put shorts on. It's up to like 23, 24 outside, which is nice compared to Calgary.
Yeah.
It's minus, I just heard it snowing in -4, -5 back there.
It's like summertime for you.
This? Oh yeah. Like hot temperature for Calgary is 30 degrees, which is 80 something. So Joseph said stream shows up on his, but he watches on YouTube. YouTube does have I think a better picture, a better feed, especially if you're casting it. It's like your TV you're watching it on. Which team is he on?
One shot.
One shot.
I just seen you on TV. There you are.
Everybody's pretty quiet on Facebook. You're going to be in the highlight reel of the best dances.
Well, so far.
So far, yeah. All right, Dad. All right, guys, come on.
The ladies don't know we're videotaping them too.
Yeah.
The ladies don't know we're going to record their dancing too, so he may drop out of the top 10.
No, not yet.
You just don't know.
What are we selling a Jacoby Black for these days? $475 US, $560 Canadian. That's shipped. And we got a way better timeline than Jacoby. And that's cheaper than what Jacoby's selling it for. Because we get it duty free as well. You need a starter queue. Where are you located, JBMBC? Where do you live? We are cue dealers for Cue Sticks International, Sieberts.com, and Billiard Wholesalers. Missouri. If you go on to, like I said, Sieberts.com or Cue Sticks International, if you're wanting a good starter cue, I wouldn't go for anything more than about a couple $100.
Just confirming the score there with Gene the Dancing Machine. We are right at 8-5.
Wow.
Will miracles never cease? There's a trade-off in this streaming. Chris and I talk a lot more together. You and I keep score better.
Yeah. Well, I'm barely keeping my eyes open. I'm answering a few texts on here too, so that
You're doing business.
been putting off for the last couple hours.
Yeah, don't tell anybody, but I just had to ignore a call from my mom. I didn't want to talk to my mom on the stream.
My mom just comes on the stream and harasses me, so.
Yeah. Maybe I should send her a link. My mom can come on and harass me.
Yeah, there you go.
Anything she says about me never calling is just lies. Y'all don't be believing that. I'm just kidding, Mom.
Closest city would be Springfield. Any info on the new Predator balls? No, I haven't. I know they're coming out. I haven't heard anything about them. Haven't tried them. How do you know if they're out yet?
Springfield, Missouri.
Is it actually one of Corey's old cues, or is it just one that he endorses? He's with Mucci, I believe. Corey is. Yeah, if you're a starter cue, if in around the $200, $250 mark, you'll get something with sort of a starter low deflection shaft. I mean, some of these, even the wood shafts now with a good low deflection are in the $300 range just for the shaft, but you don't need anything more than $200 or $250 to start off with for your first couple years. If you know you're going to like playing and want to continue playing, you could jump up in the $500 range, and that should last you the next 5 to 10 years. You can always just replace the shaft on it. The shaft is the performance end of the cue.
Butts are mainly for looking at.
Yeah, there you go.
And holding on to. 49 people's minds just went straight in the gutter.
Yeah, nobody's commenting on Facebook. I think they're all dead.
Yeah.
They're fake numbers, like we've been told by another streamer. We have fake numbers.
Yep. Do we have fake people? Anybody that's fake out there, raise your hand, please, so we'll know.
It's all bots or something, he said, that's watching our streams.
We bought the bots?
Yeah.
I don't think we have a bot buying budget, do we?
No, we don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd hold on to that if you can, Joseph. Yeah, is Corey ever a good player?
He may become well known someday.
Yeah. Well, I hung out with him last couple of years at Four Bears. He's a good guy.
He may become analytical too.
Yeah. There's Dave from the Philippines. How you doing?
Look at that. Dave, are you a bot?
No, he's actually from Calgary, but living in the Philippines.
Okay. But is that considered independent verification when you verify that the bot in question is not a bot?
Melanie, hello.
Look at that. Melanie's a bot.
No, she's real.
No, she raised her hand. She's a bot. I asked them if they were a bot to raise their hand.
Well, she's texting me on my phone too, so I don't know.
Melanie. Multitasking.
Yep. Just giving me updates on the football games.
Is that like football or is that like kickball, what we call soccer down there?
No. CFL football.
Okay. Grey Cup.
Yep.
Stalking. Well, we appreciate your feedback, Dave and Melanie.
11 p.m. is the last starting time tonight. It's going to be a late night.
Yes, it is.
That will be 1 a.m.-ish by the time they're done.
I would expect that to be about
Hey,
right.
I'm just going to call you JB on YouTube. That's what we're here for, to help out any questions. There's no dumb questions. We're happy to help. No, everybody is from San Antonio. There is no other pool players in Texas.
It's anywhere.
Yeah.
Definitely none in New Braunfels or Austin or Brownsville. Houston, none at all.
John, there we go.
All right, Eric's reel, live.
Yeah, if you can go and try them, they're amazing. And that goes for anybody around. If you guys see, if we're around, Ben, Grant, myself, at any of these tournaments, come up. We'll let you use our cues. Try the thumper. Try the Jacoby.
And Nancy, it is not just you, but there are a lot of San Antonio teams represented here. ACS is biggest in San Antonio, I think, and Dallas are two big areas in Texas.
Yeah, John, if you go on, like, Poison's made by Predator. There's action cues. There's, like I said, it depends on whether you're going to go want to play league and you know you're going to like it and go into the next 10, 15 years of play. And then you could always, if you find a good butt, you can always upgrade the shaft. That's the performance end of it, right? So I wouldn't go any more than $250 on a cue to start until you know you like it. And then you can always put a high-end shaft or carbon fiber shaft on any butt. The butt isn't the performance end of the cue. So one shot is going to win this one. Side bets.
Gerwin, I assume you're talking about the Jacoby Black
Yep.
carbon fiber shaft. Awesome product.
Yeah, you just tried mine out.
I got to try it out today. Ryan believes he'll get it back.
Well, I already stole it back.
With any luck for him, that shaft won't fit in the joint on either of my cues, and so he will get it back. All right, so I lost track of the score again.
I don't know. We can ask them.
Yeah, we'll get it right here in just a moment. We got 2 more games to post.
Be safe and give them one each. Maybe still be right.
We'll be within 1 each if we give them 1 each.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, you played a second chance singles this week, and you didn't check to see if you were in the money. Check, take the go, and playing vouchers up here. So, look about, see if you have
join back in with you here, Ryan.
Yeah.
We got the score updated. We had guessed right, one each.
Yeah, you're right, Joseph. Those aren't all bad. There's the Action McDermott, Viking. They all have sort of entry level to medium level views.
You should be able to get into one of those for $2 to $2.50.
Yeah. No problem, John. So our next match is going to be, I think it was what did I say it was?
Winner of this one against the winner of...
Nope. Next one, no.
7 o'clock is that one. It's this one here.
Yeah.
5 o'clock. Winner of Just Do It and Texas Crushers that are playing right now. And the winner of the match we're watching right now.
Ooh, Texas Crushers, I'm betting.
Smart Money says either the Crushers will crush it or Just Do It will just do it. One of those will happen.
Although both those teams got some good shooters on it, just looking at them from them playing in the singles. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so. But we'll be due for a reset before that starts. Pick up some new viewers. 60 on YouTube. YouTube's crushing Facebook for viewers. First time ever.
Yeah, it was earlier this morning too.
That's good though.
Good to have growth wherever you get it.
Well, we need to get the YouTube subscribers up.
Get that channel built.
Yeah, we only started streaming there less than a year ago, or about a year ago now.
All his balls are
Let me get my keys, Tony.
easily accessible. Multiple choices on pockets. A couple of them. This looks like it could be a run out here. Looks like the 9 will pass the 1. I believe I would shoot that one next if this were me. Then the 13 and the 12. Real simple automatic shape each time. We will see what he chooses to do. He's already in our top 10 dancers videos for this tournament.
Going to
so
be,
far.
yeah.
And he's a candidate. Yes, he's nominated for that, and we'll see if he gets another entry. See if he does another dance for us. Okay, let's roll this one in. Should be perfect. Just like that. Just follow through on the second rail. It should be on the line straight at the 8 ball.
Lining it up.
So, Ryan, can you expand on what I just mentioned? He's going to shoot this ball into the corner and go 2 rails, and the cue ball will be tracking straight towards the 8th.
Yeah.
I've heard that described. Well, he went
Well,
one rail.
he went, sort of played that inside, so it came straight out.
So the objective, though, of why I would take it 2 rails is to be coming into the line.
You got, it's.
So you have much less. A much bigger area for error.
Yeah, so the cue ball can travel a lot farther and still be in line. You're not going to...
Right, the green zone is much bigger, so to speak.
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
We're at 10-6. Snipers are going to need to begin now if they're going to make a comeback on this.
Yeah, they can't let one shot get another game or they're in trouble.
Our last match was 10-4 and ended up Hill at 12-12 before the team that had the big lead early ended up pulling it out. B&M that got pretty pressure packed, which is easy for you to say. Hello, Chris. Where are you watching us from? Welcome to the stream.
There goes that. Come with the wind. It blow all of a sudden. But you know how it is. It drives the table. Oh no, TV.
Look at that. Chris Corcoran's watching.
Chris Corcoran, I've heard of him. Is he a bot?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Are you a bot?
He's one of that other streamer, our competition, that thinks we got all the bots. That must be one.
Really, you don't really think Q Sports Live actually has competition?
Well, he thinks we do.
Okay.
Yeah. He thinks we're killing the sport. We're killing pool.
Well, if you just stop killing pool, then he'd love you.
Yeah, we're hurting the sport by not charging for our streams.
Well, in the marketplace, different businesses take different strategies, and at the end of the day, one of them is going to come out ahead.
Yeah.
So that's yet to play out.
Staying out in the rain in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We should take a bunch of side bets and start a race to 7 or something and let these guys bet on us.
I agree.
Or maybe Chris and I should play Scotch doubles, a race to 7 against you. get you involved.
Scotch doubles, you two
Yeah.
against me?
Yeah. That could be fun. Race to 5.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you guys can handle that.
Anybody up to seeing that?
If anybody's betting on me, let me know in advance. It's nasty outside, but you're staying out of it. You're a smart man, Chris. Not Chris Corcoran.
Yeah, we got 41 on Facebook watching. Again, there's only a few games away here before we reset, and then you'll see everything live again. Or Patrick and Chris against me. Let's just all play a set left-handed.
Hey, y'all go ahead. You play left-handed, I'll play right-handed.
Yeah.
I think we should have a ring game.
Yeah.
Ring 10 ball.
10 ball in the bar box. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh. What was that game called? Sacramento, Sarasota, Saratoga.
Yeah.
Saratoga. We should try that.
Thanks, Clinton. That's awesome. Yeah, that YouTube stream does generally have a little better quality, like I said, especially if you're watching on a bigger screen. Thanks for tuning in, Gerwin. Yeah, we got, this is starting our busy season, so like I said, if you guys were watching last week, I was in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island for the CCS Maritime Championships. That's the Canadian affiliate to the ACS here. It was Ben and I out there, and we got lucky enough. Our team won the advanced division teams there. That was all on the 9-foot tables, 8-ball on the 9-foot tables out there. And was home for less than 12 hours and then flew down here.
Sneaked in some pool while you were at home, right?
Yeah. I got picked up at the airport, went straight to pool league, and then straight home to do some laundry, get repacked, didn't even sleep, and back to the airport. And Chris and I flew down here, and here we are. We go home Monday night. And then I got 8 days off before I'm off to Niagara Falls for the APA-CPA border battle. And then again, I'm only home overnight for 10 or 12 hours, and I'm off to Nanaimo, BC for the Vancouver Island Championships. That's another CCS event. And that's the last away trip I got before the new year, so looking forward to being home for about a month.
Chris, I'm sure the snow misses you. It needs your attention.
You guys do that. You two play one-handed against him. Loser buys dinner. I'll play one-handed.
Who's him and his in your sentence there, Joseph? Is that Chris and Ryan against me? They play one-handed?
We should all flip a coin, and the two matching are partners. Odd man out is the single. How's that?
But the single has to play alternate right and left-handed.
Okay.
I mean, in case the best player becomes a single, that wouldn't be a very fair match.
Oh, who's the best player?
Because you guys wouldn't have a chance then. I'm just saying. Any of y'all that missed the singles finals, the men's and women's both were outstanding matches.
Oh, yeah.
Available from Friday night's feed. Was it Friday night or Thursday night? I've lost track of days. Those who've known me a long time are not surprised. But Richard from Alberta says some of us are doing a great job. He must be talking about you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Yep. I think you stacked the deck on that one. Is he one of your bots?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Might be.
Only the bots like Ryan.
Does anyone know how to switch the chat around to show the chat at the top of the screen instead? I have no idea.
That would be a function of the application you're watching it in, whether it be YouTube or Facebook, and I'd be surprised if either one gave you that kind of control. You could always watch the game upside down, but then the chat would be upside down too.
Well, the nice thing we were looking up, last match tomorrow starts at 3 o'clock, so it'll be an early
finish, huh?
Yep.
So unfortunately, they will have packed away all the tables by then, so we can't play our challenge match then. Unless we take it to a local dispensary of beverages.
Yeah. Need to find a local pool hall that wants to host a high stakes game.
I would think any reputable pool hall would do that for us.
On YouTube, I'm not sure how you switch that chat around.
If you turn your device landscape, widescreen or full screen, you can make the chat disappear, but I don't know any way to put it on top of the screen.
Well, I'm not sure even. I haven't watched a whole lot on YouTube actually on my phone or tablet, so other than we want the comments there.
Right.
Remember, we got second chance starting later tonight, men's and women's division, mixed division. Starting at 8 o'clock, started at 8:30 for the women, $40 entry for the women, $50 for the men. 4-man teams, rotation, race to 10 for the men, 8 for the women.
as this pressure is building in this match, play is slowed down considerably. Everyone's trying to be very careful to not do something like that.
Yeah, we're slowed down considerably.
That would be sleep
No
deprivation.
sleep is kicking in, yeah. There you go. We figured out how to do the... Anybody play speed pool anymore? No, I haven't heard or seen any of that around. We're starting to get a lot more one pocket in Calgary. Or some bank pool. Some of the guys playing a lot of straight pool too. Have we missed a score? These two games seem like they've been taking forever.
Slightly longer than that. I believe we're up to speed on the score.
Yeah, Joseph, I love playing bank pool. I could talk about it all the time. Ben and I play quite a bit when we're playing each other because I get tired of him kicking my ass at regular pool. Bank pool, I can keep up to him.
No, we didn't miss a thing. We're right up to date on that score.
Oh, nice. I like it.
Reactor stats still rolling.
Jump shot bounce.
Sorry for the interruption, folks. I was just picking on the paying customers. One shot is on the hill. Snipers need this 8 ball. And depending on how he hits the 10 ball on the other table, it may not matter a great deal. Got 10 and the 14. If the 8 will pass the 3, which it might. Could we zoom in on that table round since that's the only game going right now?
Yep. Where to go here?
I would think you'd want to stop that or back it up a couple inches on the 10 so he gets enough angle to go end rail and then long rail off the 14 and draw it towards the top right pocket to get a shot at the 8 ball.
Yep.
But the question is, will it pass the 3? And I think it will.
See, this is where I'd be on the other table. I'm racing to rack and break and try to run out. Doesn't matter which team I'm on, sniper or one shot. I want to get that.
You want to be the one.
Yeah, whether it's a win or the one to save it to get to 8. Yeah. Haven't seen your friend on here in a while. Chris is brand new on here, only a couple days, and he's got a good following.
That's because he's a stud.
Yeah.
He's a star at this stuff. The very first day right out of the gate, he sounded like he'd been doing it for years.
Well, it was good coaching on the plane all the way down here by me.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I heard a rumor Ben was whispering in his ear the whole time what to say. Is that possible?
Well, he did have his earphones in there quite a bit.
Yeah, I
Then
saw
it's-
that. Yeah. Had the headphone on one ear and earbuds on the other.
Yeah, maybe he's got Ben on the phone and Ben's commentating.
Maybe Chris is the bot.
Well,
Maybe that's what it is.
he's got Jeremy Jones in his ear. That's it.
It must be crowded in there. Got Ben and Jeremy both.
Yeah. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing?
Hi, Steph. Yes, we're behaving. I'm sure you could tell.
Yeah.
How's your game, young lady?
She plays pretty good. We played her down in Vegas.
Mm-hmm. And then she whooped on y'all.
Yeah. Well, I was telling her I'm going to try to get her up to one of the CCS events.
Clinic time.
Yeah.
Definitely, I'd hold out for the first class travel budget, though.
Well, she got to get her passport. She's gone. I think she started the process. So.
Yeah, I don't have one of those either.
Yeah, we don't want to behave. It's no fun.
Okay, Stephanie, you can start the trouble, and we'll just help you continue it. How's
She's
that?
good. She's really good at that.
Is she now?
Yeah.
I'm skeptical. I'd have to see it.
No, I almost got her in trouble on Facebook here about an hour ago. So I got to behave.
Once again, I don't think that you're going to behave, but go ahead and try.
Something about I can't say that on her public post. It's got to be in private or something. I don't know what it was.
Now, you know, my grandmother told me that for a successful life, you never do anything in private you wouldn't talk about in public. Grandma was pretty boring, I have to say. All right, got down to...
We're calling for a ref.
Got another one back for the snipers there.
It's actually nice.
Or did you click it up? Or
No, I didn't.
So you got both tables there. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's right.
I guess we should go back to the table where they're calling the ref.
They probably wouldn't still be playing
Oh,
if
wrong
Hot
button.
Shots won that last game, would they?
It's been a while since I hit that home button on that camera.
We all wanted to know what that wall looks like, and now we're satisfied.
Everybody getting sick yet? There we go. Sorry, guys.
Dramamine is available at the concession stand.
Yeah.
Please keep your hands and feet inside the ride at all times.
That's like you see those videos of that slingshot. The guy's like, oh, it's not locked, not locked. Shoots them up, and they got freaking out like their seatbelt's not locked on.
Yeah, we should all try that
Yeah.
without the seatbelt. All right, so you can't really see the shot here. Maybe. I'm trying to determine why we have a referee to watch this shot.
I don't know. What's he shooting at?
He's shooting towards the 9 ball, which I assume trying to put the 8 in the path of the 2 or something. Maybe he was
Oh,
going,
maybe he's
may
going to
have
shoot
been-
this one, yeah.
Yeah, shooting 14, that would require a referee.
Yeah.
There's the rail. So it's pretty well blocked up that 2 ball. No shot at the 1 or the 6 that are grouped together. hit the 3, but I don't know that it can be made. It can make the 5.
Ooh.
Can he go thin off the 3 ball and hide down there around the 7 somewhere?
Toronto Argonauts are kicking somebody's butt. CFL football. $39-8. Wow.
All right, Stephanie, what should he do here?
There we go. Stephanie, you start calling the play here. Typing.
I'll reach out and ask him to stop and wait for you. You
Yeah.
can give us your comments, and then I'll allow him to proceed with his shot. We'll see how that works. We reopen the 2 ball. Several balls, stripes that can be struck, but not a lot of places to hide here. Player at the table for 1 shot. If he wins this rack, match is over. So the sniper is being really careful not to give him an easy way home. Chris, Sonic may be open until midnight, but sadly they won't have any decent food until 2 a.m. after they go get it from somewhere else. I will eat their tots on any occasion. They don't have much else that I like, food-wise. Their drinks are very good. Excellent service and wonderful human beings work there. I didn't mean that to sound like an anti-endorsement. Here we go. Here's a chance. Ball in hand. A couple different ways to break some of those balls loose. Steal one back. Try to get it to 12-9. I would have to peruse the options to make an endorsement on that. If you were to go upstairs in the hotel and install a kitchen in the room, I could make dinner for your late night tonight, say, and then it would be good.
Find somewhere to deliver, order.
Yeah, Uber Eats may not be terribly... what am I trying to say? There may not be a lot of Uber Eats options in Belgium. Not a terribly big town.
Yeah, Whataburger maybe.
Whataburger, Texas tradition. I'm not a big fan, but they have some good items.
Went to Whataburger down in Port Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that was Joe Elliott that told us about that one, Ben and I down there.
Yeah, was it Joe that brought you barbecue as well?
Yeah. That was awesome. That was amazing.
Yeah, and then he skipped out when he heard I was showing up.
Yeah.
Well, what was up with that? Joe, if you happen to be out there, I know you had family obligations, and I was really late getting there that night.
Safety battle.
Yeah. One side doesn't want to give the other side a chance to run out.
Well, that's, I mean,
the
if
other
you're...
side wants to keep playing safeties until the first side makes a mistake.
Yeah, you can't If you're the snipers, you can't lose.
Nope. Siri, what food is available near me?
Should I ask Google and see who's better?
Food near me. Well, we all know Siri's better. That's probably not open. That's probably not open. It's not even open at all today. Nana's Cake Land. Probably not open late night.
Neil loves Whataburger.
Yes, he does.
I'm trying to remember what it was like, so it can't be too outstanding if I don't remember it.
Whataburger has burgers, chicken strips.
I actually remember what it looks like inside, but I just don't. I don't think it was that special. It was okay, but
Yeah. It's reliable.
yeah. See, I didn't mind In-N-Out Burger. I had that for the first time in Henderson, Nevada, just outside Vegas there.
It must be better in Henderson than it is in Austin.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. They have really good service. I just wasn't really impressed with their food.
I'm trying to remember down in Vegas, one of my favorites, I think, was Checkers. Sir Checkers?
Checkers,
Yeah.
good. White Castle is always a go-to, but there's no White Castles around here. It's a Midwest and coastal thing.
Huh. He's singing along to the song as he's lining up. Well, there's still some work to do. Well, they're still playing, so it must be, they must have got snipers, must have got that on the other table there.
It sounds like one of the ladies' teams just advanced.
Yeah. Biscuits and gravy. Yeah, I don't think my stomach could like that. Next to that, what's it, Fry's little restaurant down the road here wasn't too bad. Chris had the big chicken fried steak. I had a soup and a sandwich, and the soup and sandwich was really good.
Fry's is a chain, right?
I think so.
Yeah, there's a place called Jody's over in Temple, 9 miles away. It was recommended to us earlier by one of the viewers on the stream. It's supposed to have the best chicken fried steak around.
Yeah, I'm not going to trust that either on my stomach.
It's only fried food, Brian.
Yeah,
You
no.
act like you've been guided away from that by medical professionals and your instincts.
I don't really care what the medical professionals say. It's my stomach when pain hits a level 10 and I'm curled up on the floor, writhing in pain. That's what's deterring me.
Yes, that could be a red flag.
Yeah. IHOP. We got an IHOP in Calgary. It's not that good.
IHOP is traditional after drinking late night food,
Just like Denny's.
which means it doesn't have to be that good. It just has to be open.
Yeah.
But I've found many things I like there over the years. So I can always find a decent meal.
I've been in there a couple times. We went in for breakfast, and it just nothing special.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, you picked the wrong time. Breakfast is only good late at night.
Well, no, the IHOP in Calgary is only open till like 9 p.m.
Wow.
Maybe 10.
That's a shame. Do they also roll up the sidewalks around 10 o'clock there?
Close. Yeah. Well, it's in a big shopping mall complex. There's not a whole lot in there open past 11 o'clock.
So we're seeing the snipers make a comeback here.
So I got my mom's approval. She's glad I'm looking after my tummy.
Yes, he is a good boy, Mom. No matter what we said about him earlier. Just ignore any of the comments. Those were the bots.
Yeah. Okay.
Monkey Town's finest, the team of domain, 14 and 15.
And
South Dakota.
Neil, I agree with you. Sonic has good drinks, shakes, other ice drinks.
Or that 13? I don't know.
13, it should be 12 to 9, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
12 to 10.
I don't know. We'll have to check this. Well, we'll know if they win and they're at 13. Chris is going to take a look for us.
Thanks, Eldon, for drawing our attention to that mistake. We know it's not 13. We're thinking it's 9, but it could be 10 for snipers. Jammed them all up again. Most of them. Gave up the ball in hand to do it.
If I'm the player from one shot, I'm just breaking these open and hoping he doesn't run out. You got a game or two to enough playing around to get it over with. We're good. 12-9. So our last match is scheduled to start tonight at 11 p.m. Maybe, if it's on the stream. That might be a little late for us, the way we've been feeling.
9 a.m. start.
And a 9 a.m. start tomorrow. We might have to call it a night at 11.
I don't know, is the A-side final, is that what we're going to have then?
No, it's a B-side match at 11.
Depending on the match that is scheduled then. Might want to stick it out.
Hey Todd, how you doing? That was a nice shot.
Hammered that one.
I think that 8 might slop by that.
I don't think the 4 will still be there after this shot. I believe he's going to move it.
Yeah.
But
If he doesn't have to, I wouldn't. But
yeah, exactly. Because once you move it, it could end up.
you don't
more
know
in
where
the
it's gonna go. My luck, it freezes to the 8, and I'm hooked behind something else.
Borrow the phrase from our snooker announcer. Where's the 4 ball going?
Yeah.
Look at this. Move the 8 out instead, and maybe I'll have a shot at it. Win. Big one.
Get another one. Wow. It's a big comeback letting them go on the hill.
You're going to see a jump shot here. This might be a good one to zoom in just a little bit on.
Jumping for the 8-ball.
Yep. What do you think about as a strategy here? You steady this shot long enough to give your teammate a chance to break and run over on the other table.
You could. Well, I don't know.
You only got one more game of cushion before you get to hill.
I'll get the scoreboard and that stuff out of the way here.
This has got potential disaster written all over it too, though.
Oh no.
No?
Looks like he's only having to jump about half a ball here.
Right. But depending on the...
So he doesn't, and he's got good distance between there.
Backspin on it, it could be trouble.
Yeah, he doesn't have to jack up too much. You want to have it bounce over that 8 on the second hop. That's a good hit.
Nicely. Just didn't get the right impact spot.
Oh.
Looks like it's going to get tighter. At the 50-yard line, take it side or the corner. There it is, 12-11.
They're making a match of this.
Wow. That didn't sound good. Never want to hear a cue.
Oh, the concrete floor. Worst sound.
Didn't you say that the other evening when a gentleman's
Broke, yeah, his hit both.
it earlier?
Both his cues hit the ground about 15 minutes before that. And then he broke. That was his next break with it. I mean, looking at that, when I went up and looked at it, it was an older, cheap cue, but still not fun when they hit the floor.
There are very, very few items or beings that enjoy hitting the concrete floor. Ms. Epp, are you asking Patrick to tell you about his partner? Or
Who?
are you asking Ryan to tell you about his partner named Patrick?
This is Patrick that's might start streaming for us down here in Texas. He came out and saw us last year when we were in Port Arthur. Came up, he's spending the weekend with us. He's doing a good job.
I appreciate that. I'm just trying to keep my head above water here. There's a lot to keep track of, a lot of focus required. So if snipers can pull off both these games, they will make quite a comeback and steal this match. One shot needs to win either one of these games, just one.
Oh, yeah, and I got, speaking of which, got text there. Some news, I just worked out a deal with Brutal Game Gear.
Did you really?
Yeah. So
I was hoping that would be good news you were about to impart.
yeah. So we're gonna be able to offer all you guys some awesome new shirts with the Q Sports Live logo on it.
Nice.
Done by Brutal Game Gear.
They have good gear.
Yep. started making a little poster to put up there, but we'll finish that off for the next stream.
Sounds good. We'll get him some instant representation, or nearly instant. Well, thank you, Mom. My mom thinks I'm pretty cool, too.
Yeah. Isn't that a mom's job? 8 in the
Sophia,
side.
which guys are you?
Woohoo, automatic win. No.
Sophia, which guys are you pulling for here? The ones who have to win 1 game or the ones who have to win 2 games? Either way, it's a lot of pressure. I'm sure they appreciate your support.
I bet you I can figure it out. Yeah, maybe I can't. I was looking for a Lopez on the team. They don't have a Lopez on either team. What do they want the ref for?
It's breaker's choice to respot and continue shooting or re-break.
So 8 went in on the break. Discussion on what options he has here.
It amazes me. People come and play these big tournaments and play in a league all year long and then don't remember the rules.
He might play in multiple leagues, or it may have never come up.
Yeah, I guess.
That time when he was playing. Also, with this pressure, I know I've completely blanked out on things.
Oh,
before.
yeah. Yeah, that's true. We'll come back to this.
There you go.
Oops.
I know that at this point in this match, if I'm one of the snipers, I do not want to make an error in interpreting the rules. It costs me a game.
Yeah.
I might not be a sniper much longer. Be demoted back to the infantry.
Yeah.
That's a nice touch there. Shame that ball didn't drop. Sounds like someone being spanked right behind me here.
Kinky.
Oh, it's just Shannon disciplining one of the serfs here.
Our tournament director, Shannon Benson.
Both players at the table right now can win this match for their team.
Well, that's why Shannon's over here. I think it's
Either of them.
it's running. Wait a minute. That's because we're an hour behind already. That's why Shannon's over here looking.
Oh, this next match was supposed to start at 5. It's already 6.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't us.
We're not having that 11 o'clock match at midnight on here. I won't be here. I'm in bed.
Yeah, I'd recommend the beauty rest too, for me. But I'll probably ignore my recommendation. Here we go. May have left himself an angle to get a little bump on that 9 ball, which would be really sweet for him. Actually, a gentle bump on an 8 ball would be better. And that's why. 8 might have gotten his way. I don't think it did, but it could have. In any case, I was surprised he hit it that hard.
Yeah. Thinking there's not enough caffeine in my tea here.
They have some of that Jack Daniels caffeine up there.
Yeah.
Sliced that in there nicely. Couldn't quite see it on the stream. And that's it. That's a match.
What's this swearing on the stream? Bad.
Just do it. You're up on 43-44. Just do it. 43-44.
Not old enough to hear that word.
I don't see that comment.
Huh?
I don't see that comment.
It was holy something, Albert.
Right, but I see it on your screen, but not on mine.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe somebody else beat you to it.
Maybe mine's the dirty iPad.
Yours has filters off.
You got your family family filter on.
Mine's the family friendly iPad.
Okay, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to reset here, take a break. There'll be a match probably right away because we're an hour behind. But we'll reset. We'll be back when we get the new teams up.
We'll see you in a few minutes.